Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm so happy you can be here today. We are doing a full face of trying out some new makeup. So once again, like I said, my name is Ashley and I have a doctorate in pharmacy, and that's how you get Dr. Ash in her makeup, because I just love makeup and playing in makeup. And please just call me Ash or Ashley. So like I said, we're playing in some new makeup products. I have two of, if I don't drop the stuff like I usually do, I have two of the new Natasha Denona Chromium liquid eyeshadows right here. And then I also have the Gucci bronzer. How bougie are we? And I also have a couple lips options to play around with. I'm just going to kind of test them out. I have one of the Pat McGrath Divinyls from the recent Rose Decadence collection. And I just picked up one shade called Love Interest. And then I also have a Patriot lipstick that's been on my wish list. And then we also have a little point perk, or like a free trial of the Lash Freak by Urban Decay. And this is a mascara. So let's go ahead, let's jump in. My eyebrows are done. We're going to go ahead and talk about the products, play in the products, and I'm going to go ahead and get this face together because I do actually have some place to go. Okay, so like I said, I do have quite a few new products to kind of show you guys. And we're going to basically start off with these Natasha Denona Chromium liquid eyeshadows. And these just released this past week to Sephora and Beautylish. So I decided to pick up two, and they are rather small. You get 2.5 ml of products. Now, these are absolutely gorgeous. So I picked up two, like I said, because they retail for $28. Pretty expensive. So I got the shade Scarab, which is more of like a blue-green flip. And then I also got the shade called Dogbane. And this is what it looks like. So they are kind of small. I'm going to pull out like a Stila shadow so you can kind of see and reference. All right. So this is a Stila. This is actually a Stila mini, and these look about the same size. And then this is a full-size Stila shadow. And you know, these retail for about $20 range also. So, but what I will say though about the multi-chrome shadows are that, you know, I have really had my eye on Cleona Cosmetics, and I do plan on placing an order with them. But, you know, it's basically a really big back order. And, it's really until like November, so I bought these two because they look really pretty and I wanted to test it out. I'm going to go in with some makeup primer or eyeshadow primer. This is my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Caffeine. And you guys know when I usually do like multiple looks online, I usually kind of do my concealer because it's a little bit easier to just kind of remove. But this is a little bit more expensive, and I kind of want to hold on to it because unfortunately, I always have to order this from the Urban Decay website. Like Sephora doesn't even carry this particular shade. So, yeah, Urban Decay do better. But I do love this particular eye primer. It just holds things in place so well. It makes colors pop, and I just love the shade because it matches well with my complexion. And this is not a new product, but I'm just talking about it. I'm going in with a deluxe crease brush, and this is from Real Techniques. And I always use this to blend out my primer. And my eyebrows are filled in, of course, using my Benefit Cosmetic Goof Proof brow pencil in the shade 3.75. So now that we have our eyelids primed and ready to go, let's jump in with these chrome shades. So I think I want to use the green one because my shirt has some blue and green in it and everything. And this is what it looks like. It has a little doe foot applicator. Super cute. And oh my god, when I swatched these shades, I was just like, oh, heaven help. So this is Scarab. Like, look at it. Woo. So like I was saying about the Cleona Cosmetics, like, you know, their shadows are not cheap either. Their multi-chrome shadows retail for $25 to about $28 as well. So I didn't feel like this was too terrible of a price point, but I was like, I'm not going to buy all the shades. And one of the shades actually looked like VR Extraterrestrial to me. And this is the shade Dogbane. This is so pretty. So I'm really excited to try out both of these shades. I don't know what shade. Maybe I'll mix the two I don't know. We'll see in a second. Like I said, I do actually have someplace to go. I'm going out. So exciting since quarantine has happened. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a big, fluffy, dirty blush. It's a number 16 by Wayne Goss. And I'm just going to have the, right here, I just have the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette on standby. We're just going to pick up a couple matte shades. I'm going to go in with Sundown first, and then I'm going to follow up with Suntan, just so we can just get a little outline for our shadows. And I'm just going to blend this back and forth in the transition area and the crease. And we're just going to let the multi-chromes speak for itself. And I still can't figure out which one I want to use, but I think I'll probably go with the green one. I'm really feeling the green one, even though I'm really feeling the other one too, but we shall see in a second. So now I'm just going in with the color Suntan, and I'm just giving a little bit more depth to the look. All right, so we got our shadows down. We are good to go. Not the deepest mattes, but it'll be okay. We'll see where the look is gonna go in just a second. So going in with the shade Scarab, I'm gonna go here and I'm just gonna place this on the eye. Oh my gosh. And I actually like how small this doe foot applicator is, because you're just able to lay down the shadow so easy. Look how vibrant it is. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna bring it all the way into the inner, because I might want to pop a little, you know, shade in there. I'm gonna go ahead and take this colored rain brush right here. This is just a flat shadow brush. And I have a little bit of time. It doesn't set immediately, just to blend this out. And this is more of a concealer type brush. And I'm just gonna kind of lightly start working it into the crease. Oh man, this is beautiful. And the texture is really nice. It feels wet when you first apply it, of course, because it's liquid, but it doesn't feel too heavy on the eyelid. Oh, freaking man. Really, really pretty. Now, I know Natasha's not the first one to do this. Like JD Glow has some liners, and I've been looking at their items also, but this is the first that I have really picked up, and I've just been so into these multi-chromes, just looking at them on Instagram. And especially since Mother Pat put hers in the palette, it's just been, whew. But that shade is, oh man, that is beautiful. Oh man, look at it. And I'm sure if you put like a blue with it, it will just go in a little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye real quick. So I have both eyes done, so far so good. And let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with the Natasha Denona palette real quick. And I am going to pick up my flat definer brush. Oh look, I grabbed it on the first one. And I'm gonna go in, I think, with the shade Bliss to pop in that inner corner, because just so we can kind of complete the look. But this is still starting to show, just to, because this one has a little bit of green reflex in it. Oh yeah, just so we can have something in the inner corner right there. But not taking too much away from that green shade, which you really can't. And I mean, they blend it out very well, and you had time to work with it, but I just chose to do one eye at a time because I didn't know how quick it was going to set. That's really pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna go back with that same number 16 brush, and I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of that suntan shade, just kind of finish off the look, get it a little bit more structured, because I still want this to be a little bit deeper, but this to definitely be the start of the show. And I think that this goes up just a tiny bit higher, but we shall see. Actually, I should pull you in just a little bit closer. All right, I brought you in just a little bit closer. You know, guys, I usually have you so much closer when I do shadow looks. But, do you see this? All right, so this is what the eye is more looking like. I brought you in a lot closer because I was like, oh, you guys are so far. But this is looking really great. It's looking really opaque. It's not looking, you know, creasy or anything. I do feel like I just want to pop just a tiny bit more right in there on both sides because I didn't really place too much product there. And I'm just going to do that on both sides. That is really pretty. And like I said, I'm not going to do any liner, at least I don't think. So let's go ahead and talk about this mascara. This is the Lash Freak Mascara. And like I said, this is a mini and this was free. You could put the little code in, it wasn't a point perk, but it was a little perk. Now, I used to wear the Perversion Mascara a lot back in the day. And let's see. This is what the wand looks like. So we shall see. Now this one looks like, it interests me because I was like, this one looks like it can handle my little baby lashes. You know, as you can see, you know, no lashes. You can really tell when I turn to the side, like, there's not a whole lot going on there. So we're definitely gonna get the lashes going. So if you were wondering, the mini usually costs $13 and the full size usually costs $25. So let's go ahead and apply this. Oh, okay. Come through one. And I usually, like I said, coat from the top and the bottom because sister girl ain't got no lashes. Well, that made a difference. The wand is really interesting, but oh man, okay. And it's pretty black. I like a mascara that's black. But you gotta have some volume to coat these baby fine lashes. Okay, I need to not get mascara though. I'm trying to get this one little clump to separate, so that could be a little problem. But I would say that most mascaras, it does tend to separate or clump up on me right there, that particular lash cluster. Ooh, I like this. The formula doesn't feel too wet, but it feels just wet enough. They gave really nice length to my lashes. Do you see that? I went from like nothing to something. And you could definitely keep building it up and get a little bit more dramatic, which I don't mind at all. Then not to mention, you do have the little top part of the wand right here, where you can use to hit some of the really inner corner lashes. Wow, I'm really digging this mascara. It's really nice and really doing the trick. Look at these lashes. They're looking great. All right, so this is what the top and bottom is looking like. Like I said, it did get just a tiny bit clumpy on the bottom when I used the flat part of this one right here that's kind of curved and flat. Can we focus that? This part right in here. But if you use the little ball end, you can definitely grab those little baby lashes. So that is nice, and I'm liking how thick the formula is feeling, even off of the first use, because sometimes, you know, when you open mascaras, you're like, you gotta take a moment. All right, I'm gonna do some liner and do my foundation. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I got my liner on, and I got my face on using a Pat McGrath foundation. I'll tell you the shades down below. Let's go ahead and take the bronzer. Now this is the Gucci bronzer that everybody has been raving about. Now the packaging is just freaking adorable. Do I have it the right way? Let's see. Here we go. And I mean, it just looks so beautiful. And then we have a nice mirror inside, and this is the actual bronzer. I got the shade 04. Got it online, so I hope, you know, the shade is correct, and it was $62. So I did pick this up on the Sephora sale. And then once you actually lift this little part up right here, there is a nice little brush on the inside right here. But I'm going to leave the brush there. The compact is really nice, secure, and stable. And I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Refer P22 bronzing brush. So let's see. Let's dip in. And I'm kind of glad to pick this up. Let's see. It looks very, oh, it has a nice floral scent. So if scents bother you, do keep that in mind. Okay. All right, I see something. You like buying bronzers online sometimes worries me because I don't know, like with the shade range, I think there was one deeper than this. You never know. Sometimes you're like, is it gonna be too light? It's gonna be but it doesn't look too red. It's giving really nice color. I think you could build it up a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah. I'm gonna put some on these temples. But yeah, when you buy bronzers online, you're like, is it gonna work? You know, or is this, I'm buying something that's like my shade complexion, you know what I mean? So, but it is applying super, super smooth. Ooh. Dust a little bit across the nose. And like I said, it does have that light floral scent. Now, I do have bad allergies, but the scent doesn't bother me. I can wear perfume even though my allergies are bad, but I have to be careful with some of the perfumes. But I smell it in my brush. Ooh, that's lovely. Are we liking? I like. Ooh, it's pretty. She's expensive. Definitely a splurge. I got it because, you know, they had the promotion. So I was able to get a little money off of it. So this is sort of a new blush. I'm talking about this in a new video coming up soon to the channel by Minted Cosmetics. This is Peach for the Stars. I've been loving this blush. Comes with a nice mirror at the top. I'm going to say this blush retails for about $20 something, and we're just going to pop this on the cheeks. And it has a little bit of shimmer, but nothing strong. And I've been wearing this quite often. And the eyes are still holding up well. They look very vibrant still. Doesn't look like the shadow is cracking or creasing, and it feels totally normal. It feels like I'm just wearing normal shadow at this particular point. All right, so this is what we're looking like so far. So far, so good. Let's see, let's grab a highlight. All right, so I'm just gonna go in with this Heroine highlight by Juvia's Place. It's an oldie but a goodie. Not new, but so we can just finish the face off. And I'm just going to highlight right here. This is a beautiful gold highlight, and I love how it looks on my complexion. Right, so really pretty. I'm here for this, and I'm here for these eyes. Ooh, and I'm digging the mascara. I'm digging everything so far. All right, so let's jump into lips. Even though I'm going out, about to put on a mask, I think this one is going to look the best, but I do want to try it on the Patriot top for you. So let's do that first because I'm gonna have to take it off. Now, this is something that was on my wish list, so I picked this up with a promotion because it's expensive for a lipstick. It's $32, and I told you how I feel before, like buying lipsticks that cost $32 is like, ugh. But this is part of the major beauty headlines. Look at the packaging. Oh my gosh, adorable, beautiful. And I got, although this shade is orange, it's a red orange, and it's beautiful. Do you see this? And this is a matte shade, and it does have his emblem right there, and it's just a twist up standard lipstick, but it feels so nice. It's very weighted. Like this is the color. She's not from here, so like I said, this is an orangey red, and this is a matte lipstick. Okay, so some of the claims for this lipstick is supposed to be a matte lipstick. It's supposed to be fully loaded with pigment, and it provides long-lasting wear. I'm reading this information from the Sephora website, and then it's supposed to be a spherical ultra-fine pigments, and that it's going to enhance the creaminess, the texture, and the glide, and even the coverage upon application, and it's going to create a matte blurring finish without feeling dry. So that's what the claim is. So let's grab the mirror again so we can pop this on real quick. Like I said, I am going somewhere. I'm going to a drive-in concert at Soldier Field. That's where the Bears play, and it's like on the lawn. My cousins are throwing the concert, and I'm going with my other cousin. I'm supposed to leave in like 20 minutes or so, but I'm picking her up. But she moves slow. She said 6:45 and 6:24, but we live 3 blocks away. So when she's ready, that's when I will leave the house, when she texts me, because the girl is slow, okay? I love her to death, but it takes her forever to get dressed. And now she has 2 children, so now it just compounds it. She's been slow her whole entire life. Let me stop talking about my Candace. All right, so this is the color She's Not From Here. Oh, okay, I have a little bit of lip balm on. This is from Summer Friday, so let me just kind of take that off my lips. All right, I wiped off the excess lip balm because that definitely affects like how we put on a matte lipstick. Oh, the bronzer is looking nice. Okay. All right, I just caught that. I was like on the side, like, All right, so this is the lipstick. Really pretty. Very comfortable. It doesn't seem to be in my fine lines too much because you know with really bright matte shades that could be an issue. But it is rather bright. I don't really feel like I need a lip liner for this, but not really. Like I said, I didn't think I was gonna dig this particular lipstick with this eye look, but I do like how it feels. It's very comfortable, and I do like how it looks. I like the formula. It's lightweight. You know, mattes have improved, but the verdict is still out on it. You know, I think it's really pretty, but I don't know if it's worth like getting the whole collection. I would just pick up maybe a shade that interests you, and this was a shade that did interest me. So this is She's Not From Here. All right, so this is the Pat McGrath Lip Fetish Divinyl. This came out with the Rose Decadence collection, and I wanted to pick one up, but I decided to wait, and I got the shade Love Interest, and I did try it on already because I was like, I just need to see, and I did like it. It was balmy, but it was vibrant at the same time. So let's go ahead and pop this shade on. And this retails for the wonderful price of $36. Now, you know I'm kidding when I say $36. I hope she comes out with minis in this. You know I love when Pat McGrath does the minis, and it's so economical. I love how moisturizing and it looks pigmented at the same time and glossy. So this is Love Interest. All right, I'm back, and this is the final look. I found myself some earrings, and I am digging how this all came together. So let's go ahead and talk about the products. So let's go ahead and start with these multi-chromes by Natasha Denona, the Chromium Liquid Eyeshadows. Well, okay, I can't talk about Dogbane, but I can talk about Scarab because that's what we have on our eyes, and I think it came out absolutely gorgeous. It looks so pigmented. It looks very high shine. You see little micro glitters in there. It is smooth. It's not crumbling. The verdict is out. We got to see how long they last, but it feels lightweight on the eyes. Like I can't tell that I have a liquid eyeshadow product on my eyes because, you know, sometimes they can just feel very heavy and crusty. But this feels very soft to touch and very little transfer when I put my finger on it. I'm really liking how foiled they are and how they shine. I mean, when you turn your eyes, you just get so many reflex, and it just looks like it's so foiled. I think when I put it on with like a blue eyeshadow, it's really, really gonna pop. I can't wait to do that. But I'm really digging this product. Like I said, it's a little expensive, but I don't feel like it's totally out of the price range. So I did check the Sephora website. I did check the Sephora website. So the Stila Glitter and Glow, this is 4.5 mLs. This is the regular product right here. And these retail for $24. So hers are half the product and $4 more. But what I can say is that these are very foiled and a little bit creamier and a little bit smoother than like the Stila ones. And this is definitely not as vibrant and as foiled and as multi-chromed as the Chromium ones by Natasha Denona. And this one, this is the shade Okay. Is mad at me for talking mess about it. I still like you, okay? But this is the shade in the blue, and this is a shade that's has more duochrome action to it. But this one is just so beautiful, and I'm really liking how it applied. It was very easy to work with. It wasn't intimidating. It took like 2 seconds to lay down, and the doe foot applicator is really helpful, and it's small enough so you can get it kind of like in the corners and the crevices of your eye, and then you can just take a brush real quick and blend it out how you wanted to. It blends out very nice. I think I could have took it higher, but I decided not to in this particular look. Now the mascara, I'm really digging this. My lashes look bold. They look dark. It has a little bit of drama. There's a little bit of clump, but not too much clump. So you do have to be careful, like most mascaras, putting it on. As you saw, my lashes are super baby. So I like how this is able to coat them. And that's what I really like about this wand, because it's a little bit different and it's smaller. Unlike maybe if I think about the Dark Star mascara, I do like that mascara, but that one is still a little hard for me to apply because the wand is so big and my lashes are so fine. And that's why I also like the Benefit Cosmetic Bad Girl Bang mascara, because the wand is more closely related to this one. So this one I'm really digging. It's very black. It applies almost like you've had this mascara for a little bit of time. You know how like when you use mascara, it's not as good the first go around, and you got to use it a couple more times so it can get a little stiffer, but it comes out just like that and really coats the mascara, because sometimes when it's just too wet, it doesn't go on well. But this has the right amount of viscosity. It's very black, and it elongates my lashes. So I really do like that. I'm looking like in the mirror down here like, yep, I like it. And I think it applied very well. So we have to just make sure we don't have any transfer later on. So I'll keep you updated on that part. All right. What else did we try? We tried this Gucci bronzer, and oh my goodness, it is really beautiful. I like it. Yes, the price point was really expensive, and so I'm going to make great effort to use it. But I feel like the formula is very smooth. It smells good, but I mean, it smells relaxing. I would have to say floral, relaxing, but just keep in mind if like floral scents are not something for you, then you might want to just think about that. But I feel like it just looks so natural, so great on the skin. Like I said, really expensive. I'm glad I picked this up with some type of discount, because otherwise I would not have picked it up if it wasn't a promotion. Just being honest, because $62 is a lot for a bronzer. I can wrap my mind around $62 for an eyeshadow palette. Only if it's really like Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona. But a bronzer, I'm like, no, 30 is more my price point. And that's just being honest. Like, some makeup products are more important to me than other makeup products. And it just depends on how you feel. But I do really like this bronzer, and I'm glad I picked it up. I think it's beautiful. The packaging is executed beautiful. It looks vintage, and it looks updated at the same time. The brush in there is nice, but that's probably nothing I would really gravitate to. I really like my Refer P22 brush for my bronzers, so I am really digging this, and I think this is a beautiful product. However, I do think that they need to expand the shade range, because I want to say I have the Sage 04, and there's not too many shades after that. And just for reference, I wear like Pat McGrath Medium Deep 22 in foundation. Yeah, so I just double checked. 05 is the darkest shade in the bronzer, so I think it will look nice on women that are a few shades deeper than me. But if you're one of our deep dark beauties, it's probably not an option for you. As far as the lip products, I really like this shade by Pat McGrath. I think it's really beautiful. It's really comfortable to wear. We have to see how long it lasts, if it's just going to kind of fade away and just look like a little balm that's on your lips with some color to it. But the packaging is absolutely beautiful, standard, as we were talking about Pat McGrath, and I feel like it's really moisturizing and went on with ease, and I like how much pigment it is. Now the price is $36. You know, I don't like paying $36 for a lipstick. That's why I got it with the promo. And I mean, I hope she comes out with some minis of these, because you can get, you know, so much better bang for your buck. Because let's be honest, you're not really probably gonna go through a lipstick, especially now it's quarantine, like we're wearing masks. So lipsticks are not our thing unless you're just doing it on the Zoom all day long. But I work in public, so I can't. Now, I just really love how you can get 3 for $25. I just think that's such better bang of your buck, because you can get multiple shades. Because like I said, you buy one of these, and then you want a second shade, you're like $72 for 2 lipsticks. Like, that's kind of insane. And then you might want the third shade. Now you're in the 90s. It's a lot. So, like I said, I love when she does the minis. Now, the Patrick lipstick, I think it's beautiful. I think the packaging is beautiful. Very, keeps an aesthetic of his brand. Now, the formula was really nice. The color was nice, but I don't know if it's worth like collecting all the shades, just to be honest. It has a nice velvety finish to it. It's matte. It gave great pigmentation. I think it looks beautiful, but just like a standard lipstick, to be honest. I mean, it's not bad, it's not great, but it's not like, you know, oh my God, I need them all. So, but I do really like the color, and I like trying out new things at the same time, even though I'm whining about the price of the Pat McGrath lipstick, and this is just $4 cheaper. But you get my flow. I was like, I just wanted to try something different. I like bold colors, and I feel like this was really done really nicely, bold. You didn't need a lip liner. But like I said, would I buy multiples of these? No, because that's just not really how I roll. So overall, I feel like everything I basically tried out was really great. I didn't have anything that was a dud. Some things I like more than others, obviously, but well, I will let you know how the products shake out in the long run. But I hope you guys enjoyed the look. Let me know down below if you've picked up any of these products, tried any of these products, have them on a wish list or anything like that. Let's chat about it down in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because you know I would love to have you here. And I do want to kind of like put a little picture in of my outfit. This is like it's like a shirt. It's kind of like a tunic. It's Daffy Duck on there. So I'll like insert a picture of my outfit. I'm excited. I'm like, ooh, I got on clothes. Other than going to work, I'm like, ooh, I got on an outfit. So, you know, like I think the last time I had on something cute was March, right before we shut down. Like, we had All-Star Weekend, so that was really February. So that was the last time I was like, ooh, I'm going somewhere. But yeah, it's 6:54. My cousin texted me. He said it should be ready by 7, so we'll see. But I'll talk to you guys later. And you already know what time it is. It's time for the chair dance. Hey, chair dance. Chair dance. Chair dance. All right, y'all. Bye. Guys, I'm back. It's 11:31 p.m. You know, it's still COVID. Nothing's open too late, really past 11. Just wanted to show you guys what these chromium shadows look like. It is still looking great, still looking vibrant, and no flaking on my eyes. Do not feel heavy at all. The shadow has not cracked, as you can see. So it is looking great. I put this on when it was about 6:25, 6 o'clock when we started this. Definitely want to do another look. Makeup held up pretty well. Had a mask on, so you know it's going to disturb a few things. Lips are gone, but it didn't really transfer to the rest of my face, so I wasn't even worried about that. So I'm really impressed by these liquid shadows, these duochrome, metallic, triochrome shadows that Natasha Denona came out with. So I just wanted to do that quick checkup. I'm about to shower, wash my face, get into bed. Sex and City marathon is on. So I'll watch that. Bye.